Dear audience, when I first saw those finches with their diverse beak shapes on the Galapagos Islands, I knew I was about to uncover a secret that would overturn the world's understanding. Next, I'd like to take you through my life in the first person, showing you how I gradually embarked on the path of species exploration. I was born into a family of doctors in England. My father hoped I would follow in his footsteps and become a physician. However, as a young boy, I had no interest in medicine. Instead, I loved venturing into the wild, collecting specimens and observing the habits of various plants and animals. My father was deeply disappointed and even scolded me for wasting time on useless things. At that time, I too felt lost, unsure of where my future lay. This was probably the first low point in my life. Later, under my father's arrangement, I enrolled at Cambridge University to study theology, with the expectation of becoming a clergyman. Yet, even then, my passion for natural science never waned. During my time at Cambridge, I met the renowned botanist Professor Henslow, who recognized my talent for natural science. He often invited me to participate in various scientific expeditions and eventually recommended me as a naturalist for the HMS Beagle's 5-year voyage around the world. This was undoubtedly a major turning point in my life. Without hesitation, I seized the opportunity, knowing it might be my only chance to fulfill my dreams. The voyage was filled with hardships and challenges. We braved stormy seas, visited uninhabited islands, and ventured deep into untouched tropical rainforests. Throughout the journey, I diligently recorded my observations and collected countless specimens. Once, while on the grasslands of South America, we were caught in a torrential downpour and flood, nearly losing all our specimens and notes, a true crisis during the expedition. But every time I encountered a species never before seen by humans or marveled at the wonders of nature, all the difficulties seemed to vanish. My observations on the Galapagos Islands were the most invaluable part of the voyage. I noticed that finches on different islands had distinctly different beak shapes, closely related to the food sources available on each island. This discovery led me to question, are species truly immutable? Could they gradually evolve in response to environmental changes? With this question in mind, I concluded the voyage and, upon returning to England, devoted myself to studying the collected data and specimens. Over the next 20 years, I tirelessly organized data, conducted experiments, and reviewed vast amounts of literature. Along the way, I faced skepticism and pressure. Many believed my ideas were blasphemous against the divine creation of life. At one point, the strain even took a toll on my health, marking another difficult period in my life. Yet I never gave up, convinced that my research held great value. In 1859, encouraged and supported by friends, I published On the Origin of Species. The theory of natural selection proposed in the book shocked both the scientific and religious communities. Its publication was undoubtedly the pinnacle of my life, sparking widespread interest in the question of species evolution and laying a crucial foundation for future biological research. As I wrote in the book, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. This is not only a law of nature but also applies to the development of human society. In my later years, I continued my scientific explorations, publishing works such as The Descent of Man and the Variation of Animals and Plants Under Domestication, further refining my theory of evolution. Looking back on my life, there were moments of confusion and struggle, as well as times of brilliance and achievement. I am grateful that I held on to my passion for natural science and made the pivotal decision to board the HMS Beagle. Indeed, the path of scientific exploration is never smooth. It requires unwavering conviction, relentless effort, and the courage to question. I hope my story can inspire more people to love nature and explore the unknown, for in this vast world, countless mysteries still await discovery.